Catherine, coming back from church, and it was kind of cool because it was about John 3:16 through 17, and it was about kind of leaving our nets and going forward and trusting God. And that speaks to me because before I moved down here, I had a couple more, or another, loss. And I used this time to kind of grieve like a seed buried under. And so now, God working in my heart is showing me, He showed me a new place to move to. Someplace smaller, someplace that I have a familiarity with. Where my son in heaven and my other son Josh and all of us, and Aaron were thinking to maybe move to. It was something that crossed our minds because it had a lot of Christian acting. But I'm excited to move to this little town. And I realize now that it's time. I always thought, I guess, how do I put this? My empty nest was severe. I went from my whole life being, being a mom and a grandma, and when my son passed and my other son went off to college and I no longer was needed to babysit, I lost it all at once. So I had extreme empty nest syndrome. And God has been working in me through that, through the grief, and He's been very close to me. And now I feel like it's time to step into the light. He has, taken things away because He knew I wouldn't do it on my own to follow Him. So I'm excited about this new little town because I do want to do something between. There's a Kate's Club for angel parents, and then there's the foster kiddos, and I'd like to do a mentorship between the two. And then also, time to work again. I have that time again. So I'm hoping to get this one particular job that I think I will love. And then in the smaller town, I'm going to get involved possibly in acting, definitely in singing and dancing and serving and living again. That's the plan. So I have, so this move here, which has only been a short move, maybe 6-7 months, has been like a cocoon, maybe more, 8, I don't know. Has been like a cocoon, and I'm ready to break forth now. And I'm excited to walk forth with what God has for me. And I guess, my prayer for all of you is when things look really dark and really rough and really bad, God's got something new birthing. And when you feel you've been buried, and this is an old one, but a true one, you've actually been planted. And you will reach the light. Don't give up. I also want to do something with private for angel parents, angel siblings, parents in grief from other things, and grandparents and things. And I'm going to do sing and soaks, where what I learned in my grief coaching was, the first session you sit and you be a witness, because everyone needs their grief witnessed. And they just let them get it out, and take notes. And then I write music. So the second session, I will write and record a song for them, soaking them in God's promises through all of that. And I hope that's not only going to be healing for them, but healing for me. Because when you heal someone else, you heal your own heart. But I'm excited to do those, and I'm going to keep the cost really low because it's going to be more about, helping others, helping each other. How about that? Because our help comes from above. It doesn't come from me. It doesn't come from anyone. comes from above, but letting it flow through us to others. So, my house sold. My new house is being built. It's little. The price is there. And I can't wait to see what God has. And I'm ready to break forth into a butterfly. And I pray that for each and every one of you too. Remember, the dark, you've not been buried, you've been planted. I pray this in Jesus' name. Be kind to someone today.